Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, Flaherty, how's our city?
Oh, could be better, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I was such a healthy guy beforehand. You know, I mean, I took aerobics classes, I didn't eat meat, you know, I meditated twice a day. I did everything that you're supposed to do to be a healthy guy in your early 50s. And I still got prostate cancer. If I can get it, you can get it. I mean, I was just a typical male. I had no idea even what a prostate was or even how you say prostate. And I had no idea of what could happen to it, where it was, what it did. You know, it all happened so quickly. I was on hiatus from Spin City, a series I did, and it was after the first season, and I got sort of sick right at the end of the season. And I had all these tests in a very short amount of time. Actually, I'm sitting out there waiting for this test, and I look on my sort of folder, and it goes, testing for CA, prostate. And I thought to myself, well, I don't know what CA prostate is. And I thought, well, just how did they know I was from California? You know, it was just an oddest moment. And then I found out after they had done the test that it was actually cancer, prostate cancer. I mean, nobody had even mentioned cancer to me before. I think the doctor said to me, this isn't going to be your most favorite day of the year. The good news was that it's treatable, he felt, and the bad news was I had it. My wife was with me when we went to the doctor. I think she was as concerned as I was. She was just as confused and concerned because, you know, when you get cancer, your whole family gets cancer. In fact, the whole sort of satellite friends, workmates have to deal with it too. It's so important that you have a support group and that your support group stays healthy and emotionally and physically. You find yourself having to put on a happy face or put on a brave face so that the people around you don't get sucked down into this deep hole of depression. It ain't gonna do nobody any good, you know. It's not gonna do your family any good, that's for sure. I didn't find out until after I was diagnosed with prostate cancer that my father at the time was 81 and he was diagnosed with prostate cancer at the same time. I just didn't do any research, you know, and a lot of guys just don't do enough research. I don't want anybody to have to go through this. I think if a man can just focus on his own vulnerability and say to himself, you know, things are going to go wrong in my life, physically and emotionally or whatever, and I have to be aware of that. And if we can save a few lives and save some emotional content in a man's life, I mean, life is hard enough these days.